Hello to everyone watching from home or wherever you are. I'm Paul.
And I'm Fiona, and welcome to the CRiBS Christmas celebration for 2020. This year, for the first time, an online event.
It is, and we were so disappointed that we weren't able to have an Easter celebration, but we are so pleased that you're able to join us this evening. But it has been a strange year, hasn't it, Fiona? I mean, I think for all of us, at home, at work, we've been doing things differently, and it's been very different too.
It has, and we've been working from home for CRiBS, and we've been homeschooling our youngest child, supporting our older two children, and then all of the online church events. I actually think we've been busier than normal.
I think you're right, but you know what, I mean, even though that's been happening, it's been so challenging, we've also achieved so much, and so we want to share with you tonight something about what CRiBS has been able to do over this time.
That's right, so tonight we'll be seeing some news from the team, and we will be showing you our first ever online Christmas film.
Exciting, but before we have that, let's have a word or two from CRiBS CEO Mark.
Hello, and thank you for being with us. In fact, thank you to those of you who've been supporting us throughout this very strange year. I hope you enjoy this evening, and it gives you a chance to see some of the things that we have been able to achieve, even despite the restrictions that there have been. That's only been possible because of the support in so many ways of so many people. Those who've prayed for us especially, that's been absolutely vital. Those who've given financially, and I can't pass the opportunity by without mentioning our Christmas appeal, the details of which will appear on the screen as I'm speaking. Those who've stood with us in so many practical ways, letting us use buildings and studios to record materials, so many different ways, and we're so grateful for that. Funders, and I would like to thank our trustees who have really helped guide us and steer us through what was a pretty choppy time in the early days of March and April. Most of all, I think I'd like to thank the team. The CRiBS team are a wonderful bunch who've shown a great deal of flexibility and resilience and creativity in getting us through this last year. Not just getting us through, but actually producing some really good material which we hope and pray you're going to enjoy. And more importantly, we know already and we pray will continue to be a blessing and an encouragement to children and young people in schools across this area. So thank you again. I'm going to disappear now and let you have a little look at some of the highlights of some of the online material we've been able to produce over the course of recent months.
Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing really well. My name is Joel.
My name's Mark.
I'm Carol. My name's Abigail.
I'm Dan. And I'm Adam.
And we're from CRiBS.
These are interesting times. Plenty of challenges for CRiBS at the moment.
And we're virtually reaching out to you guys.
However bad the situation is, we believe God can always give us hope.
Adam, why are you showing the red card?
Well, it's disgusting.
And we are all different. We think differently, we have different opinions, we have different skills and abilities.
Oh, and what's this? Oh, this is the balloon pump.
That's right. I thought you might need it.
My hair, I even need a haircut. The barbers have been closed. I can't even get a trim.
That's the trouble, you see, if we're always thinking about tomorrow and always boasting about what might happen tomorrow, then actually we don't really enjoy the present that today is.
I'm just an ear. Nothing special. Just an ear. Nothing nice to look at.
Take this balloon. It's a nice green balloon. Everything that a balloon needs is here. It's made of rubber. I can pull it, twist it. Ow! Ping my fingers.
It didn't take the second builder very long to build, and it was very easy work.
This lockdown has been challenging for everyone, not being allowed out of our house just to go out.
Mom,
Yeah?
is dinner ready yet?
It'll be about half an hour.
Oh, half an hour, that's really long. I can't wait that long, I'm really hungry. If I was taller than you,
My tip would be yourself, because you're awesome. Anyone who's a true friend to you will like you for you. Don't try and change yourself so people will like you. Be proud of who you are.
Come on. Come on, Roland. Come on. It's time for your sandwich. It's a tasty one. It's egg mayo.
Hello, Adam.
Come on.
Hi, John. You alright?
Yep. Come on. Come on, how about we try down here? Come on.
What are you doing?
Worry can rob you of happiness and make you miserable.
Where can I build my house? Sand looks much too soft to build.
we all know that you're such a good relaxer. I mean, wherever you sit or lay down, you just seem to fall asleep so easy.
We're here today to spend some time thinking about respect.
Transformer!
Woo! And I want you to write it down. What have you learnt about yourself? What positive things have you learnt about yourself?
Going?
Yawns!
I think there's some air escaping.
I think you're right.
Oh, that's
Do you
splendid.
know what it is? I've broken the inflator.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay, here we go.
Yeovil Primary School has been affected by COVID-19, but that doesn't have to affect the rest of education. Going forward, there's so much to look forward to.
Can I have another chip, please?
Yes, you can have one more chip.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Mark. And now we can go over to hear from the team.
As the Refresh team, it's been brilliant to actually have been back in school since September. Paul's been based in one school for 3 days each week. I've had the privilege of starting in preschools, and all of us have received such a wonderful welcome, not just from the staff, but the children. We're so excited to be back in schools, sharing about Jesus in so many different ways.
BU has been quite affected by COVID-19 this year. We haven't been able to deliver the BU programme in any schools since March. But I hope that the girls we were working with prior to that, I hope we were able to give them skills to help see them through lockdown. And it was a special blessing to be able to work with our Year 6 girls who were going into Year 7 in September and give them some skills to really help them as they go into secondary school. Also, we have some positive news with 2 schools interested in us coming in next year. So please pray that those opportunities come to fruition.
Well, the past 8 months have been difficult for all of us. And for many of the children we support in primary schools, lockdown was incredibly hard. I must admit there was a time when I thought we wouldn't be invited back into schools until, well, let's just say at least till next January. So we were delighted that 3 schools contacted us and asked if we were happy to return. And do you know what? For 2 of these schools, we will be returning for a 4th academic year. Having successfully completed the autumn term, I'm going to leave you with a quote from one of the boys. And he says this: "I couldn't imagine school without boys' noise. You really helped me with all my struggles."
This year I got the privilege of organising and running the CRiBS Christmas production. Now historically the CRiBS Christmas play has been one of the most key things that CRiBS has done in terms of outreach to schools. But because of COVID, which everyone's well aware of by now, you know, we couldn't do that in the same way. So I spoke to Mark spoke to me, and we came up with the idea of doing a CRiBS film. And so I got the important job of doing that. Now that couldn't have happened without all the help from the entire team, and especially help from Mr. John Birkbeck, who helped a lot with the writing, the directing and the acting.
Our Respect workshop is brand new this year, and it's been developed from our anti-bullying workshop that we did last year. It's been really well received by schools. We've delivered it in person in 6 schools with 2 booked for next term, and we've also rolled it out to 7 schools as an online version. It's been really good to see the children respond to the material and learn about what respect is and how they can respect each other. The essence of what we do could be found in the gospel, in Jesus' words, to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that's the message that we bring when we talk about respect in schools.
Over the last few years, we've been going into primary schools to do a workshop with Year 6s to help them be ready for their move to secondary school. Obviously this year we couldn't do that. So instead we developed a series of online videos with activities to go with them to help the Year 6s be ready. Some of these did this at school as they had returned, and some of them did it at home as they had chosen to not go back until September. We also took part in a live Zoom Q&A with one school, and that, along with the whole programme, was really well received.
This year has been a really difficult year, and what we've been able to do through this year is provide mentoring consistently throughout this year to not as many schools as we would like, but we are still at St Columbus. We've also started a great initiative with our mentoring of doing some online mentoring. Now that's something that we haven't done before, so that's new, and apparently according to feedback it's going really well, so that's something that we're doing. We've also done some online PHSE lessons which are being sent out to various schools, and our feedback is positive at the moment. And also we're looking at in the future doing a lot more PHSE videos concerning different topics happening in the world. So this year has been a hard year, but we are making strides to help our young people in the Bexley and Borough.
With the help of a number of the team, we've been able to film some assemblies over these last couple of terms for schools to access online. And we've very much been enjoying exploring some biblical teaching through themes such as Follow the Science with the world famous scientist Dr. Chris Ditty, and we've not now, I'm busy. And we've been asking the question, what's in the box, with our 2 bookworms, Bubble and Squeak. And we're Scooper, will you stop interrupting please? I'm trying to film. And more recently, we've been thinking about Christmas with a very mysterious detective called the Purple Shadow. And Scooper, what is that? Excuse me. Don't forget to mention Scooper and our wise ways of living from the book of Proverbs. Are you happy now? There's probably a proverb about not interrupting someone when they're filming. Anyway, we're very encouraged by the responses of the schools that seem to be accessing our assemblies online. No, Scooper, I'm not angry with you. It's just rude to interrupt someone when they're talking. Come on, let's go and get a sandwich.
Thank you, team, for some encouraging news.
Yeah, thanks for that. And we're now able to share with you an interview that we managed to do to show some of the work that we've been doing.
Well, hello, it's great to be here. I'm here with Steve Pepperell. He's the head of Castilian Primary School in Thamesmead. And first of all, thank you, Steve, for the time. And we're just going to really talk a little bit about CRiBS coming in and how it's been. Yeah. So first of all, how long has CRiBS actually been coming into Castilian?
Well, CRiBS has been coming in for 3 years, since January 18, which you've been coming in for two of those years. So quite a while that we've had CRiBS covering part of the RE curriculum.
So yeah, what sorts of, you touch on that, what sorts of work do CRiBS do then? Why do you have CRiBS coming in?
Well, there's a range of reasons. Certainly it's about covering the Christianity lessons in the RE syllabus. You're in 3 days a week, you teach all of those. That's the main reason. But beyond that, we are looking to support our staff and our teachers with their ability to cover RE generally, because obviously we cover a full range of faiths. Yeah. But predominantly the Christian part of that is covered by yourselves.
And how do the children find the lessons as well?
Well, the feedback is very positive. We get positive feedback from the children. They really enjoy the lessons and they learn a lot, more importantly, and enjoy them. But also we get feedback from their parents. The feedbacks from the parents is such that they are pleased that we have high quality Christian teaching in the school. That's essentially because we do have a high proportion of Christian parents. It's a black African school predominantly. But irrespective of that, the parents are very positive about that.
Yeah, I mean, and from being in the classroom, I do find, even children of other faiths or no faith do seem so receptive and interested in what's happening in the class.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's testimony to the fact that the subject is made engaging by yourselves. I mean, it's something that we want to do as a school, obviously, is to make all lessons engaging, but we have a certain requirement, of course, for anybody that comes in that they're able to do that, and you've managed to do that.
Thank you. Obviously, it's been very challenging, difficult times with coronavirus and everything that's been happening. So, how's it been for yourself and Castilian?
Well, probably like everybody else in the rest of the country, it's been very challenging. It's been hard work, and it's been different. It's not been normal. We all know that. Back in the summer term, on late March, literally on my birthday, suddenly I was not going to school the following week. At that time, we took in the children of key workers, and that required a lot of management because things were changing very quickly, and obviously people were very uncertain, quite frightened, and we had to sort of work alongside the parents in supporting them and sort of ensuring really that the children were safe and communicating that. In September, we came back to school. All children, there was an expectation that all children came back to school. We pretty much had that, so we were pleased with that. And we're now in a position, of course, where we're looking forward to perhaps an end to this with a new vaccine, hopefully. So we've been told, and we hope that works.
And with that, I mean, a lot of schools have not had visitors coming in. But you welcomed us back in September and we've been working with you. I mean, how has that worked? Why have us back in again?
Well, we thought if we could keep normality, we would. Obviously, the key thing to look at was safety, and within our risk assessment, based on government guidelines, we were able to establish that we could have you in safely. So we did. But secondly, alongside the fact that you would continue to cover the curriculum, which was important to us, to have that continuity. There are big issues at the moment across the country in schools around children's well-being and how they're managing to cope with this situation. Now, you're not explicitly, obviously, doing that for us, but by the virtue of the fact it's covering those sorts of ideas and thoughts and supporting each other, etc., through that sort of Christian framework has been of benefit to the children, and that is very clear. That's obvious that's going very well.
Thank you. And I guess also just the fact that you've been having CRiBS coming in for 3 years. Is there anything you would say as to why you have CRiBS and commending that to other schools?
Yeah, I do commend it to other schools. There is an advantage to having experts, if you like, if you don't mind me defining you as an expert, but having expertise in the school across all curriculum areas. So, for example, PE is one area where sports coaches are in schools, etc., etc. And this was an opportunity to get a group of people, really passionate about what they were doing, very well organised, resourced with lessons, to provide that part of the curriculum for us. But also alongside that, I mean, one of the strengths is the staff are supported in their own understanding and knowledge of Christianity itself, but also in terms of how to teach religion across the whole range of different faiths. So there is a knock-on effect across the whole curriculum.
Well, thank you. I'd just like to say thank you as one of those members of staff coming in, being with you. As I say, I feel so welcome when I come into the school, not just the staff, but also the pupils. and really feeling part of that community, and long may it continue.
Yeah,
So,
well, thank you.
thank you, Steve, for your time today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Last academic year, we were again delighted to have Koru Gap Year students coming across from Germany to work with us, weren't we? But sadly, they had to leave early due to the UK going into lockdown.
That's right. However, we are delighted to bring you this.
Hi guys, it's Alicia here. I hope you're all doing alright.
Hey guys, I hope you're all staying well and haven't gone mad, although these quite crazy times.
Well, hello there. I am Fiona Joy and I was a Koru last year.
Hello, I'm Valerie. I'm one of 4 last year Koru students.
So crazy that it was already a year ago that I was with the CRiBS team.
All in all, I've spent half a year working with CRiBS and living together with my lovely host family.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed my time with CRiBS. I really loved every moment of it, meeting all those people, basically finding a second family.
And my favorite memory about this last year is just walking into a classroom and look at all these sparkling eyes of the children and just see their joy just because CRiBS is in their classroom.
My favorite memory of the time with the CRiBS team was probably at the very beginning, when they just made it so easy becoming a member of their team, becoming part of their team. They were so open to us, and yeah, it was just really great being welcomed in that way.
The thing I enjoyed the most was basically every boy we've met with, or we've worked with at Boys Noise, at the end of the program, where you could see them on the one hand side being happy because they accomplished something and they could really feel that we're proud of them, and also that they were sad because they loved the program and it then finished. And I think it was just a very special thing to see how those boys really endorsed us and appreciated us in their lives.
Unfortunately, I can't really tell you what my favorite memory is, because there were so many beautiful moments during my time with CRiBS, such as the table tennis tournament at the very beginning, the quiz night, or the first performance of our Christmas play where I was so excited to perform in front of a whole school, or just the nearly daily excitement of students seeing CRiBS coming into their school, which makes it really hard to say what my favorite memory actually is. Therefore, I don't think that I really have a favorite memory. I rather believe that my whole stay with CRiBS is going to become one of my favorite memories of my life.
For now, I hope you're all doing well. I'm sending lots of love from Germany to Britain, and I hope that it won't be too long until we see each other again in real life.
I just want to thank you for helping me to grow so much and wish you all the best and lots of love from me.
And so yeah, I hope you all stay well and that you will keep safe.
I wish you a Merry Christmas during this special and challenging time. God bless and bye-bye.
We've been so blessed and are so thankful for all the wonderful gap year students that we've had over the years, and we really miss them all. In fact, this year, for the first time, we've got our very own English gap year student, Shannon. But we also want to say a really huge thank you to all of the host families and the host churches who have just looked after them so well.
Well, Fiona, now it's time. The big moment we've all been waiting for. CRiBS' first Christmas film. And we just want to say thank you to all that have been involved in producing it. Particular thanks to Adam and John for their production and directing. But it's been written especially for our primary schools to get that special message about God's Son being born for us, that special message. And so here it is.
Hello, and welcome to this year's Christmas production from CRiBS.
Although we can't be with you in your school this year,
we are so pleased to be able to present this brand new film of the Christmas story.
We hope you really enjoy it.
You know what this means, don't you? The king is coming. And soon.
Well then, what are we waiting for? Yazoo!
Hey, wait a minute. I'm in charge here. I'm going first.
Hang on, you don't know where you're going.
Follow the star.
Oh, Mary, every bone in my body is aching. I've got blisters on every toe. My back is this close to giving out. I think I need to lie down.
Oh, Joseph.
But then, I suppose you're not feeling that great either, are you? Come on, let's sit down for a bit.
Good idea. Could really do with a rest.
Oh, Mary, I can't get over the fact that I lost that donkey. You wouldn't have to walk so much if I just tied him to a bush or something.
Please don't blame yourself. He was probably just frightened because he heard the wolf howling. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
I hope so. Derek! Derek!
Derek!
Derek!
Derek!
Derek!
Derek!
Oh, where is he?
Joseph, do you think we're going to make it in time?
I don't know. We can try. I mean, we have to. I know what. Let's go over the plan one more time. That'll help us take our mind off the fact that our feet hurt, the baby come at any moment, I've lost Derek, we don't know if we're going to get lost, we don't know how much longer we've got.
All right, let's check the list again for the 20th time.
Right, number 1, give birth to Jesus. Well, you're nearly there.
Joseph, it still amazes me. An actual angel came and spoke to me.
Do not be afraid, Mary. You found favour with God. You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you're to call him Jesus, the Son of the Most High.
How can this be? I'm not even married yet.
The Holy Spirit will come to you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. The Holy One to be born will be called the Son of God.
I am the Lord's servant. May your words be fulfilled.
I know. When Gabriel came and spoke to me, it just changed everything. I love you and all, but, when I first found out you're having the baby, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I mean, I had to leave. But it's all right now, eh? Good old Gabriel came and sorted everything out.
Right, what's next?
Money.
Oh. Here it is. Look at him. Emperor Caesar. What a nuisance. He couldn't have picked a worse time to order a census.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to finish the roof on our new house. If it rains, we're in so much trouble.
I meant, what with me being heavily pregnant?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. I don't even like Bethlehem. I swear my family don't like me. They say I complain too much.
Please don't get distracted. 3, blanket. 4, marriage certificate.
Here it is.
We had no idea something like this would happen before we got married. Thank you for supporting me, Joseph. You're a good man.
It's not been easy. You know that better than anyone. But God knows what he's doing. Right?
Yes, he does. God is good.
I suppose we should carry on, shouldn't we? See if we can find that donkey. Derek! Derek! Derek!
What on earth do you think you're doing?
Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Well, pay attention. We need to work out where we're going. Help me look at this map.
A map?
Of course. What else?
You won't find out where we are with one of those. What you need is one of these.
What is that?
Check it out. This happens to be my new super duper fan-dabby-dozy, all singing and all dancing iTablet.
A?
No, I.
What?
Yes, it's called a Swindle. It's the latest model. This does everything, but more importantly, it's got, wait for it, satellite navigation.
Satellite watcher?
You know, SatNav. This little beauty not only shows you where you are, but also where to go and how to get there. And why.
What?
Yes, all you've got to do is put on one of these.
You look absolutely ridiculous. But I suppose that's nothing new. What are you doing now?
Trying to find a signal, duh.
So, are you saying that that wacky gadget can tell us where we are? I suppose this map is pretty useless.
Hold on. Let me see. Oh no!
What?
There seems to be a tinsy-wincy problem.
Go on.
It appears the batteries have run out.
Great. So it can't tell us where to go then?
No. Whoopsie.
Where did you get it from anyway?
I got it from a Babylonian camel trader. She said it was a bargain and that it would help us on our journey for sure.
You got it from a Babylonian camel trader?
Absolutely.
Right. Which reminds me, where are the camels?
Yes, that. They're gone.
Gone? How can 3 whacking great camels just be gone?
Well, you know I went to a Babylonian camel trader.
Yes.
And at a camel trader's you trade camels.
Yes.
Do you need me to spell this out for you?
Yes.
Well, I traded them.
What? What for? That's just great. First we get lost, then your satellite what's-it doesn't even work. Then I found out you traded our most precious possession for that piece of junk.
Oh, hold on a minute. We still have the gifts for the newborn king. I didn't trade those, and they're far more precious than some smelly old camels.
I suppose so. Where is Casper anyway? He should have caught up with us by now.
Oh, you know Casper.
Yeah, always looking at the stars. He's never going to get anywhere when he's not looking where he's going.
Shall we go then?
Which way?
This way.
Why?
I don't know. Whoopsie! Wow.
Right then, you rest here for a bit, and I'll go see if I can find someone who can stay. You're doing amazingly.
Thank you.
Whatever happens, we're not going to panic. There must be someone who can help.
I hope so.
If only there weren't so many people needing a place to stay. Have you got your water? Great.
Oh Lord, please help us. You've been with us this far, but we need you now more than ever. Somewhere dry and warm for me and the baby. I believe that you'll do what you promised.
This is a nightmare. Everyone's saying no.
Really?
There's not a single room in the whole of Bethlehem.
Hello? Hello? Excuse me. Up here in the window. I can't help see that you're pregnant, love. I'm Mildred, married to Morris the innkeeper. I just heard you asked him for a place to stay.
That's right, I did. He said no.
I do apologise for him. He's been very busy, and that makes him very unfriendly.
That's okay.
Apology accepted, but we still need to find somewhere to stay.
We've been rushed off our feet. What with all these people coming here for this census, it's been bonkers, I tell you. But I don't think he should have sent you away like he did.
Like we said, it's okay.
Oh, not now, Biscuit, not now. Oh, this is Biscuit, our dog. He's a bit excitable at the moment.
He's all right, aren't you, boy? Oh, I love dogs, me, eh? Ah!
Oh, there must be something we can do for you.
Please, any help would be appreciated.
Yes, Biscuit, I was thinking just the same. We've got a shed round the back, haven't we, Biscuit? I'm sure you can stay there.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's not very comfortable, mind, but at least it's warm. I've got a roof and all. Here, let me show you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's a good boy? Good boy, Humphrey. You're so cute. You've got such a cute red nose.
Humphrey? What?
This is Humphrey, my camel. Isn't he the cutest?
It's a reindeer! For crying out loud, I am sick of this journey. I am sick of your crazy shenanigans, and I'm sick of you, Barry! Barry? Are you listening? Barry!
It's dark, isn't it?
Dark? You call this dark? You call this total absence of light dark?
Yeah.
This isn't dark. It's just a bit dim.
What do you mean? It's so dark when I shut my eyes I can't even see my eyelids. Mind you, seeing as the only thing I've got to look at is the sheep, perhaps it's a good thing.
You've got me to look at as well.
Yeah, maybe the dark's not so bad after all. I mean, it's not bad when you're sat here by the fire. It's when you go in the mountains it's a pain. That's when you need the light, you know? In the hard places and the rocky terrain. Oh, it's cold as well.
Cold? You call this cold? You call this very, very low temperature cold?
Yeah, it's cold. Look at the sheep. Well, you can't, can you? Because it's too dark. But if you could, you'd see that they're frozen solid. Poor Flossie. She's stuck on the floor at a 45-degree angle with icicles hanging off her tail. Oh, I haven't got any food either. I'm starving hungry.
Hungry? You call this terrible, gnawing, empty feeling in the pit of your stomach hungry?
What would you call it then?
Bit peckish.
Peckish? We haven't eaten properly for 3 days. The last hot meal I had was a potato.
I cooked last night.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, no. What was that again? Oh, rat.
Roasted.
It fell in the fire. It wasn't roasted. It was burnt.
I made a side salad.
Pondweed doesn't count as a salad. Tasted disgusting. I'm fed up with this job. You know, it's too hard.
Hard? You call this hard? You call this very difficult, underpaid, arduous, back-breaking work hard?
Of course I do.
This isn't hard. It's just mildly difficult.
I mean, you get hardly any sleep. You're always worried about wild animals, constantly having to go and rescue the stupidest creatures on the planet. It's a terrible job. And what happens when you go into Bethlehem? Oh, people despise you. They treat you like dirt just because you're a shepherd. Oh, yeah, they're happy enough to eat your meat come Passover time. But when it comes to talking to you, respecting you, just being nice to you, no way, no. We're just outcasts. Ragged, untidy, smelly shepherds.
Smelly? You call this enormously overpowering body odour combined with more than a scent of sheep poop smelly?
Well, what do you call it then?
How about intriguing with a hint of menace?
How about putrid and horrible? Oh, I just want to be washed. I just want to be clean. I could do with a hug. Oh, no, not from you, no. You smell worse than I do.
Suit yourself?
I mean, it's not too much to ask, is it? Bit of light, a bit of warmth, have a bit of food, and have someone treat you like you mattered for once.
Not too much to ask. Not too much to ask to be safe and clean and cared for and made to feel important. Not too much to ask to be taken out of the darkness into the light. Not too much to ask to be loved.
Yeah.
No, it's not too much to ask.
Not too much at all.
It's so small. What are we going to do?
Joseph, it's fine. Warm and dry, just what we need.
Right. Well, can I help? What do you need?
I need the blanket, please, Joseph.
Mary, I left it on Derek.
Never mind. Thank you. Water, Joseph, I need water.
I thought you might be needing these, love.
Thank you.
Oh, maybe this is the place.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Oh, we're just shepherds from nearby.
Oh, why are you here?
Well, we were just sat on this hill complaining.
Complaining? You call constant moaning and whining about how sad and miserable we are? Complaining? You call us sitting there crying about how lonely and unloved we are? Complaining?
What would you like to call it then?
Just a mild grumble?
Fine, we were mildly grumbling when suddenly the night sky was filled with hundreds, no, thousands of angels.
They said, don't be scared. Don't be scared. They're having a laugh. We bring good news for everyone. A baby has been born in Bethlehem, and he is the one who will save the world. He is Christ the Lord.
Yeah, that's my son. Do you want to come and meet him? Come on, let's go.
Casper!
What? How did you get here before me? I wanted to be first.
I followed the star, obviously. Didn't you?
No, what star? Oh, that one.
Oh!
How did you get here then?
Well, we used our fantastic cleverness and 100% awesomeness to just know the way to go.
No, we didn't. We followed Humphrey. He's my camel.
That's a reindeer.
Is it? Oh.
I told you that.
Did you? Oh.
You know, it's a miracle that you made it to this place. God must have given you a very good guide.
Come on, let's go and see this newborn king and give him our gifts. I'll take the frankincense, you take the myrrh, and got the gold, Casper?
Yes! I wanted to give the gold.
We bring gifts for the newborn king.
Amazing.
Thank you.
We have come a long way to deliver these.
We got lost loads of times.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
It's not been easy for us either. Since I was first told I was having Jesus, I was so scared and unsure. Wouldn't you be? But the Mighty One has done great things for me. This child, my little baby boy, is a king, and he is the Son of God. Isn't he wonderful?
Yes, he is the way and the truth and the life. You know, strangely, I feel incredibly calm. I think I should think before I do things.
Oh. Almighty God has sent his Son for us. He has come to rescue us, to forgive us, to mend our broken friendships with each other
and with God. He has come to save the world.
I've never felt this way before. God made us, and He loves us all so much. He wants everyone everywhere to know His everlasting love for them. I'm so happy.
Happy? You call this incredibly joyous, fantastic feeling happy?
Yeah.
Me too. Do you know, we're all different, but we're all important. And we can choose to enjoy life with Him that lasts forever and ever.
Jesus changes everything. For all of us. By Him just being here. Now that I'm with Him, I feel so much more peaceful. I'm not worried anymore.
He has come to give us His life, so that we can have life, the best life. For unto us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on His shoulders, and He will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
Watching our Christmas celebration tonight, hearing our news and seeing our new Christmas film. We really pray that everyone who watches it, from the young and old, will discover Jesus as their Lord and Saviour.
Yeah, and we just pray also that you have a truly joyful Christmas and a healthy and safe New Year, when we hope that we can actually meet you again very soon. And so God bless and good night.